Hi everyone, my name's Joshua. I've got this new Alvey reel that I got off Marketplace, so I thought I might just try to do it up a wee bit. So it's missing a few parts on it. So if you look here, one of the handles is missing. I also, some of the screws, well, one of the screws are missing there. On the back, we've got a few bits missing as well. So that was my initial problem with that. But like every good dad, I went and asked Dad about it, and he had all the parts out at his place. So I've always wanted a complete timber reel. I thought this one looked absolutely fantastic. So I drove for a wee while to go pick this one up a few weeks ago, and I've sort of been thinking about how to do it up, and now I think I'm ready to start. So I've got my spare parts over there. Good thing about this is this is a 360 camera, so we can spin around over there. That's in one of a tackle box that I 3D printed that I take out fishing wool. What I've got here as well is some water, so it's got equal parts of vinegar and water. I tested it out on one of the handles and it looked pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly take apart this, and everything I'm just going to chuck into the water. So this is the grease cap from the back. Now that doesn't fit straight onto there. You have this piece first that's got a thread on it, so I'm going to chuck that in to the water. I'm going to leave in that for about 24 hours. So I've got the grease cap here. It's going to go in there as well. Let's take off I don't know any of the terms for these things too, so let's take that bit off, put it in there, and over on the front let's take off some of that as well. So this spring is jiggered, so we're not going to add that one in there, but we're going to get a new one of those. This one can go in there, and then we have this one. Oh, I haven't got the fabric or the I don't know, the different material washer. We'll put that one in there. And I want to put this handle in as well, so let's go get a screwdriver. Missing there, so we'll get one of them out. They're brass screws. That does. We'll just unscrew this. And vinegar on the other handle, and it came out really nice, so looking forward to these ones coming up just as good. So I'll leave this one to the side. I'm going to leave those in there for 24 hours. I might strip this back a little bit as well. It looks really nice in there anyway, so I'm really happy with this, and I'm happy to give this a go. So we'll take these bits off. Okay, day 2. You can tell because I've got a different shirt on. It really smells of vinegar in here, not just because of that. I'm a primary school teacher, so I've got some coloured rice going on over here with vinegar as well. So this has been soaking now for 24 hours, so I don't know if we can see much of a difference with these, but all these parts I'm going to now give a polish to. I'll show you one of them, and then I'll just skip ahead and do the rest of them. I've got an attachment for my drill from the mates over at Bunnings, so that's what I'm going to use to polish up all these pieces. So I did try it out with another piece, and I was pretty happy with it, so I thought I'd film the rest of it. So there's all of our parts here. There's a lot of there's a lot of sediment in here that's come off, as to be expected. So I'll lay these out. Let's lay them down this end so you can see them. Lay them out here. These are all the different parts I took off last night. And soaking in water and vinegar. So that seems like a better spot to put them. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to polish all these up. So I've got my drill here. Got the compound here to whack on the drill. And I've got a clamp. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm definitely going to use it to hold the trigger in. So let's put a bit of this on first. There we go. I don't know how much of that to add, but let's start off on one end here, so we can see a lot of it's tarnished there. But before I couldn't read any of the numbers here, but I'm starting to be able to now, so maybe that's a good sign. Let's give this a go. I don't know if we can see much of a difference there. To be honest, I'm not seeing too much of a difference there yet. But we'll stick at it. It's definitely looking better. I can read a lot more on there now. Can't read everything on there. But I can. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't like the gunk that's down there, but I don't know what it is. It seems pretty tough on there. So I'm not going to show you the rest of them just because I'm bored doing it here. It must be pretty boring to watch. So I'm gonna skip to it. But what I'll do is I'll put all the pieces down here. We'll have a look at what they look like at the end. Well, that was fun. You can see from the towel here, it's I got a lot of stuff off. All that stuff was on this stuff. So you see different parts here. They've come out really nice, seeing how the age of it and whatever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reassemble whatever I can, and then I'm going to start looking at the. I don't know where I put this over there. Then I'm going to start looking at the timber component of it, and work out what I'm going to do. But I'm extremely happy with how this turned out. Seeing at the start, this one has had a lot of life in it, and a lot of hard work done over the years. So it's a bit more worn out. But yeah, great material, but great reels. I love the Alveys. Let's stop that. All right, back for next day. So this one is to try to clean up a bit of this here. Tell it's the next day. Well, you can't tell it's the next day. I'm wearing the same shirt. I'm going to sand back this. I'm very apprehensive about doing this, especially this edge up here. So I don't want to take much, if any. Well, I need to take some. Don't want to take much off up here, because this is where if you take too much away, you can get caught between your spool and your backing plate. So I've got really light sandpaper here. I've got a lighter one up there as well. I'm going to see see what it's like taking this back. Made up this bit of a rig here. Look, it's just a threaded rod there, and I've got two nuts on it. I've got a washer behind it there. So I've got it to the lower speed. We'll see how we go. But as I say, I don't want to be taking much off this at all. You're right, matey. Alright, that's all for tonight. The battery just carked it. So you can see here, I got back all the stain, and I love the colour of the wood there. So I haven't touched this edge up here, which I was apprehensive about before, but I'm really happy with the results. So I got this sheet. I've only used one sheet, but I've completely used it now. But that was $1.25 from Bunnings. So I'll get another sheet tomorrow and hopefully get the rest of this done. The back there, you can see how the back there, I can't undo it. It had a very different colour. Well, not very different, but you can see it wasn't as worn as much from the UV light, so it looks slightly different. But I'll give that a bit of a go as well. I won't worry about getting in too close because that'll all be hidden. But it's gonna look schmicko, which I'm extremely happy about. So until tomorrow, hopefully I'll be wearing a different shirt. Well, not really. Let's save on washing. But we'll kick off again tomorrow night. Alright, new day. You can tell, new shirt on. I'm a fancy guy. So the front there is looking really nice. The spools there looking nice as well. I've got this back edge, the top edge too, which is the one that I've been just very mindful of, that I'm not taking away too much material. And the back here as well. So I've got a new sheet. I think a couple new sheets, but I'm going to give this a go. Well, not a go. I'm going to just continue with this. So off we go. Alright, so I'm going to, got some 600 sandpaper here. I'm just going to go really quickly over it just to smooth it out a lot before I then put some clear varnish on it. Alright, new day, new shirt. I finished off all the sanding now. This afternoon I just did a little bit more in there because it was a wee bit darker. Finished off all the sanding. Got a clear varnish suited for exterior uses. So I'm going to do 4 coats of this, sanding it very lightly in between, and then we'll see what it comes up like. Pretty excited. I love the look of the wood here. So we'll see what this does. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, it does. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right choice.
What's that? Doing a clear one?
Yeah. Well, also sending it back. In
Just doing it, yeah. Well, it's so hard to know if you should touch some of that. All right, quick quick, very light sand of this, and then we're going to give it another coat. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will do. Alright, last coat. Last coat tonight. Quick, very light sand. And another one on there. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's do this. So from here, let it dry for 24 hours. Then we'll start reassembling. See what it looks like. But I'm pretty excited for it. Alright, final night. So this is completely stained now, or coated. Looks beautiful. So I'm going to go reassemble it tonight. So put the handles back on. Reassemble it, shouldn't take long, and then I'm going to look at putting some line on it as well, but not tonight. So first thing, I'll put a bit of a depth gauge on this, but I'm just going to drill a hole in here so you can see previously someone's covered up the holes here, but there's still the marks there, so I'm going to put a hole straight down there. My apologies, the camera cut out before I was putting it all back together, and I put the table away, so I didn't want to end the video with not seeing the completed reel. So this is it completed, all back together, ready to go. I'm just going to put some line on it, but that's the completed reel now.